Hey food nerds! Happy New Year! Yay! So today we're going to be making escabeche, which is a Filipino dish. It's a whole fish with a sweet and sour sauce. It's going to be awesome. People eat this on New Year's and like Christmas and all that stuff. And I'm going to show you how to make it so you guys can try it. Alright, so here's what you need. Traditionally, escabeche is a whole fish, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna make it traditional. And I have an entire tilapia over here, and we're just gonna salt it. Now, the reason why we're doing a whole fish, because, you know, I know that the New Year is already done, but Chinese New Year is around the corner, and we're making dishes that they would eat to celebrate it. In Filipino-Chinese community, they would have escabeche because in Chinese New Year they eat a whole fish because it symbolizes wealth. So that's what we're doing. But of course, if you don't want to, if you're not celebrating Chinese New Year, you could also just get a fillet of fish and just, you know, do it that way. So now I got my handy dandy tongs and we're gonna fry the fish. I got this fish cleaned and everything ready in the fish market. So just so you know, don't just get fish and just dump it in the oil. Yeah, be careful. Don't do what I did in the churro video. So we're just gonna fry that both sides so it's like nice and golden brown, and then we're gonna do the sauce. And it's done! Alright, so we're gonna turn it off. And we're gonna transfer the fish. Let's see how this works. Yeah. I'm just gonna let it rest, and we're gonna work on the sauce. Alright, so now we're gonna work on our sauce. And I have my annatto oil here, or achuete oil, or achuete oil, whatever you want to call it. You don't have to use annatto oil, I just like the flavor of it. And you can make it yourself, which is the coolest part. We just use canola oil, but using annatto oil. We're gonna get our onions. Yeah, nice and sizzle. Season as you go along, guys, right? So now the onions have softened a little bit. We're gonna add our garlic. It's a little well in the middle. I love the smell of garlic. It just makes everything smell amazing. We're gonna add our carrots, ginger. As you can see, I just sliced everything into like a julienne. Alright, let this cook. And of course our bird's eye shells. We'll give her about 3 minutes and add our bell peppers. Add our bell peppers. The green one. And the red one. Yeah. And let this cook down for about 3 minutes. Get it all nice and oh my god, I wish if only you could smell it. The ginger is coming through with like the garlic and oh, it just smells so good. Yeah. And we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of vinegar to that one. Vinegar. You can't have Filipino food without vinegar. Have some coconut sugar. There we go. Yeah. Let that cook for about 10 minutes. I'm reducing the heat to medium. I'm gonna let that reduce and mix. So now that it's been simmering for about 10 minutes, I have a tablespoon of cold water. I have a teaspoon of tapioca starch. You could also use cornstarch, but I'm using tapioca. So we're gonna put it in our sauce. Come on, this way. And this will thicken it. It's done! This is the plating process right here. There's actually rice cooking over there, but since this looks really good and it smells amazing in my face right now, so I'm just gonna try it. I want some of the meat. Just gonna dig into here. Like, It's like childhood all over again. Sweet and tangy. Just the flavors are just everywhere. Hey food nerds! So I hope you liked the recipe. Go ahead and give it a shot and let me know in the comments below how it turned out for you or what did you do differently. I was actually planning to make this entire month a whole series of like foods you would make for the upcoming Chinese New Year because it's around the corner. And since I have Filipino-Chinese bloodline, might as well get touched in that culture. I know it's kind of disconcerting for you. Most of my American viewers probably are like, oh my god, it's a whole fish. I'm not worried about the European ones because you guys know what's... You don't have to use a whole fish. You can do a fillet and you could fry it and you could just use the escabeche sauce on top of it and it would just taste just as delicious. I would like to take time to say thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. Awesome love. Hugs. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the support. I guess I'll see you guys next week. And as usual, happy nomming.